Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Depending on when you're watching this video, good morning to everyone. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, but if I plan, I will make it, I will make it, and I'll end up not doing it. If you notice, I'm sitting on a bouncing ball. Is it bouncing ball or exercise ball? Yeah, I got it. They gave it to me when I had my daughter in the favor in the hospital, so I enjoyed it though, but I decided to buy it for myself this time around in the house. So I just want to say welcome. No matter where you're watching this video from, I appreciate you. I don't, this video has been like, I've been procrastinating for a long time because I will say I will. Today I'm 34 weeks, and you can imagine that since somebody who wants to say I'll do a pregnancy video for since I will end up not doing it. But today I woke up when I was like praising God, praying. I remembered a lot that has happened. I was like I felt like weeping. My heart was really weeping, because when you think you're not weeping physically, the heart is already weeping, because I saw the goodness of God, and I told myself, why are you still waiting not to do this video? Sometimes what distracts me a lot about making videos is my kids. I got two girls in the house, 4 years and 1 year, and if you have been regular in this channel, you know I had a baby last year. Last night I was able to lose my hair. I made this hair myself. I will soon post the video for you to see. I made the hair myself. Yeah, one that's boss braid myself. I'll be posting it. I made it on when I was 7 months. Yes, now we are 8 months, and so I lost it after 1 month and or something. So I just lost it last night, and I told myself, progress. If I go upstairs, I may wake these girls. Let me just make this video. So accept me the way I am. If you can see, I'm not feeling good because it's sunny. It's summertime in the UK here, so I really appreciate everything. The weather is so cool sometimes, but sometimes when it's hot, I have to go wake up in the night and take extra bets. This is another cold water bet again. Okay, back to business. You're welcome to my channel once again. This is Mrs. Progress Innocent channel. In this channel, I talk about my life in the UK, things happening around me, and I also do cooking video in this channel. I share how I cook in my house. It might be different from yours. You might enjoy you might decide to try my own style. That is it. So this morning I'm sharing my experience, what God has done for me. Last year I gave birth. If you're aware, you know. Yeah, I gave birth March last year, and to be sincere with you, we are pregnant again this year. Somebody will say, how come? I don't know, but is this God? If you know what God can do. Somebody say, oh, don't tell me that. What do you mean by is God? Yes, it's God. Is God, because I decided not to think about contraceptives. I decided not to think about it, and God gave me another one soonest as I ever expected. When I mean soonest, somebody that gave birth on the 14th of March, having a baby again this year, it was soonest as I ever expected. Let's start somewhere, because I need to, why I'm making this video, I'm not just making it to say I am pregnant, I'm making it to share my testimony, because there's a music. When I hear the music like this, I will start shedding tears. If I'm lying down, I will jump up on my leg and I will be screaming. I will be like, I am the one that God has shown mercy. I just woke up. The only thing I was able to do is just like wash my face. So manage my face the way you're saying it. So I'm the one this God has shown mercy. This God has shown me mercy. Where will I start? Will I start when I'm schooling? Will I start when I had my baby? Where will I start? I don't even know. When I think about his goodness, I get mad. When I think, I am just telling you, this is who I am. When I think about what God has done, I cry, I weep, because in this land, he is my father, he is my mother, and he has never failed to show up for me. He has, even in the even in the dying minutes, when all hope is lost like this, when I think, would this one work? Oh God, he comes in the dying minute. He comes in the 11th hour. See, let me tell you the truth. If you are in diaspora, you are in abroad, you don't know God. I don't know how you're doing it though. I don't know, but I don't want to know, because don't give me. I'm telling you, if you have anything that surpasses this God, please hold it. I am contented with what I have. I am full. I'm okay. When I mean I'm satisfied, I'm over. When I mean this is a God when when it goes red on my head. See, right now I don't have, as in of recent, my husband noticed it. My silence, as in me being alone, is now sweeter than me calling people, having, as in receiving calls, calling. As before I'm a type that normally call. But now, as in my loneliness is too good. As in I love now reflection. I love thinking. I love not as in you won't understand it, but a lot has really happened. There is one thing I want to say here is that if you're a woman, maybe you love God, you're a preacher before me. If you know me before, right from secondary school, is it secondary school? Like from university days, I go for my evangelism. I do megaphone evangelism with my church people team. I do Bible study. I even go preach. Okay, during my university days, I go preaching different churches depending on who invited me. So that is me. But marriage has made everything as if I'm one place, changing diaper, working, and the abroad constituted more damage by keeping me one place of work, come back, change diaper, take care of children, rest, sleep. Somewhere I'm not getting enough sleep. I can't vividly count one full week of getting 7 to 8 hours sleep a day. I can't count it, because me, I'm working, and because before I had my baby last year, I did not work. I came into this UK 1 year ago, 1 year and now. So 2 Septembers ago. So I did not work. I didn't get work. So after my delivery, after 3 months after delivery, I got work. So I've been working since 3 months I gave birth. So right now, I think I've been working more than a year now. So that is it. So everything now engineers me to lack of sleep. I get less of sleep, but thank you God, my BP has been cool. Everything has been fine up to this 34 weeks I'm making this video today. I'm just here to just pour my heart. Woman, I don't know the woman I'm talking to today. I don't know if you're the one. I don't know, but just listen. If you're waiting for something from God, if you're looking unto God for a baby, my dear, God will do it. My first daughter, my first child came after 2 years. Not just, it came just like that. I passed, what I mean, series of miscarriage, uncountable miscarriage. What I mean, uncountable. I lost counts. But this God, when it was time, when it was time, God came through for me. Not just coming through for me, he used my husband, because at the point there is a scan I did, the doctor is an old man. You know, these doctors that are old, that you tell yourself, this one don't pay for the work, so he knows better. I told myself, this is final. He said, nothing is in this womb, nothing. You need to come back for another evacuation. They did evacuation now. They cleaned womb how many times? They said, you need to come back again. I say, yeah, I went home in tears. I drove home in tears. When I saw my husband said, it's a lie, you are pregnant. Do you know, he believed I was pregnant. I lost this God, even when we fell. See, even when we don't believe, he still comes through for us. I cannot come and stay here and say, that time I believed again that something was there. As the doctor concluded, I said nothing was there. But my husband said it's a lie, something was there. I went home and I changed my prayer, because the man said, if your period did not flush out in the next 4 days, come back, we will evacuate the womb. As we will just clean the womb, do evacuation in your womb, that we can clean it and prepare you for another baby. So my sister, my brother, I went home in tears and I changed my prayer point. I started praying, God, let my period come. My husband told me on the way when I was coming back, I met him, he was going to work. He said, you are pregnant, go home and rest. I know he has gone out. So I reached home, he no do me. I drove to the church. I cried. My pastor helped me and told me that God, he encouraged me. I came back. I was still praying, period come. But this God, he's too merciful. He is too good to be real. I didn't answer the doctor. I didn't go to him again. I stayed 1 extra month. One day, I had a dream. My sister-in-law was asking me, when are you giving birth? I called my husband. Did you tell anybody what's going on with us? He said no. He said, okay, it's time for you to go and try that scan again. I went after a month, and they saw my daughter. They saw a heartbeat. Oh God, you know, I'm just starting so that you understand this woman is the woman God has been showing me. If I'm saying he looked past my sins, my faults, my shame, and look unto his love for me. He looked beyond who I am to show me mercy. I'm the one he has shown mercy, so that you understand. So that you understand that I'm the woman in a fratry. I'm a woman in a process. There's a music I love when I was still in school. I kept singing I'm a divine project, I'm not to be abandoned. The federal government can abandon their projects, but you see this God, he cannot abandon me. Whenever I call on him, whenever I tear myself onto him, he answers me. He may not do it immediately, but he will do it in his own timing. That is one thing I am here. He will not understand, but I'm driving somewhere so you will understand. It has never been rosary from day one. My first baby came. After my first baby, 1 year after my first baby's birthday, I had miscarriage again. I had another one. I went to theater again. I did evacuation again after my first baby. Miscarriage was still happening. My mom and dad said, don't go to the hospital again. No more evacuation. Just be in the house. Let it flush out. You'll be fine. I heard her. I listened to her. And I was in the house. Everything was fine. Finally, we had plan of coming to the UK. And here we are in the UK. I was pregnant at home, but no, I don't know. I was thinking it's hormonal imbalance due to a lot of things that has been happening in the past. A lot of forced pregnancy. I would think I'm pregnant, I will not be pregnant. But finally, I got to the UK. I was pregnant with my daughter, Favor. After having Favor, 14th of March, God came through again. It was not up to 14th of March. I took it. I saw my period October. My first period came October. Came November. I did not see it December. And this December, I started a new job. That was my only fear. Let me come. Before these things started happening, before this particular time, this particular December, before December, when I had my baby, I was still nursing my baby. I did something. My mother is a midwife. So my junior sister called me one day. She was at home. She said, Mommy delivered somebody and the woman gave birth to 2 boys. I had 2 girls already. So who is that woman in this Nigeria that has 2 girls that don't want to crave for a boy? I've always wanted to have a boy. Even when I had my first daughter, I wanted the next one to be a boy. But the second one was a girl. Good. God is faithful. I named her Favor. So this time around, I told God I want a boy. When I gave birth to my second daughter, I was so happy, and I was so happy with everything that happened. I'm not gonna on this video. My daughter is coming. Blaze, where is Favor?
Upstairs.
Can you keep that on? Go back to your room. I'll be with you in a minute. Go back. You can on it. Give me. It's for Daddy. Give me. Mommy is making video. Do you hear me?
Mommy, I need to turn the rack.
It's for Daddy. Can you go? I don't want Favor to come down, please. Do you hear me? I'm coming to your room, please. Don't open the door for Favor, please. Do you hear me? The whole Favor, the mighty Favor is here because I can hear her footstep. I said it. She's already here. So she's here already. The person I'm trying to avoid because I know she will come and scatter everything. But what am I trying to say? So after my delivery, I started praying to God, the next baby I'll have, please give me a baby boy. I started praying about it. One day I was going to, if you remember, even when I gave birth, after my delivery, I was still going to school. After just up to 1 month, let me just 1 month of rest, I started school. So I started going to school. I started asking God for help in everything. So one day I was going to school. I saw, if you're in the UK, you will know that if you were moving around, you will see people bringing out things they don't need. I saw this beautiful, when I mean it was beautiful, cute shoe for a baby boy. It's not just a baby, it's just like for a toddler. That baby will reach up to 1 year or 2 years to wear that shoe. Do you know, I carry that shoe. Me, we carry that shoe. I get boy, I not get boy. I was still not seeing a baby. I took that, this thing, what do you call it? I took the shoe home. And I kept it, I tied it and I hid it somewhere. I was using it. Anytime I see the shoe, I'll use it and place on my stomach and I'll pray. I'll use it as a prayer point. One day, my husband saw that shoe and brought it out. He was waiting for me to come back from work. I came back, scattering things. It has started. I can't relate. So 1 minute, I'll be back. So I'm back right now. So I'm able to take them upstairs so that they can do something else while I finish up this video. So I came back that day with the shoe and I started praying with the shoe. If I see that shoe, I'll take it as a prayer point. So if you're a woman, you're looking on to God for a baby, please. If you have any items that relate to me, you want a baby girl, you want a baby boy, you want twins, take it and keep praying with it. See, I don't know about you, me, I'm a woman of faith. I believe so much in faith. Faith has been seeing me through a lot. So I keep praying with it. Even, like I said, my husband saw the shoe one day, so he'll be like, where is this one coming from? I came back from work, I opened the door, he was upstairs, and I saw the shoe in front of the door. He was waiting to ask me, where is this shoe for? Immediately I saw it, maybe it's been a long time he brought it out there. I tied it and hid it another place so I will not see it again. So he didn't remember to ask me again. That was how that one disappeared from his eyes. So that was it. That was the first one. So again, I got, baby, what do you call it? There is toddler, would I call it pusher or walker? I got the first one. If you've been following my video, my daughter had the pink one. I picked it on the street and it was nice and okay. I washed it and I was using it for my daughter. So still in the same time, I was still not selling my baby. I picked a blue, beautiful one. I mean, this one is untouched. I mean, a beautiful blue one. And I told myself, Progress, you have to take this home. I said my daughter will soon overgrown the one. I said, let her start using it. Another person will use it when the person comes. So though, if you're in the country, you understand that nobody wants to have a baby immediately because the country is so hard. We have no one to help us. You have no one to assist you, just you and your husband trying to make everything balance. So it is not an easy thing. If you ask me then, I was wanting a baby something after 2 years. Let's just balance. Let's be fine. Let's get our balance. All my life, I have been pregnant in this country. I came in pregnant and now we are back pregnant this year. I'm excited right now. I'm happy because everything will soon be a story to tell. Everything will be my testimony. So that is that for now for the shoe. So if you're expecting a baby, you're expecting something from God. I remember there is Mama Ife when I was in university. She did tell us something. She is a mama in the church and she do advise us, we that normally comes around her. She would tell us, if you want to get married, have you prepared? I said, which kind of preparations? I do pray about marriage. He said prayer is not enough, that I should go and buy a bus and keep that bus and start praying. Say, God, this is a bus I will take and go back to my husband's house. Yes, that is the seriousness of it. I said, you mean it? I did it. I'm telling you the fact. I'm a woman of faith. I did it. I bought bus. I think it was 2. I kept it. I said, God, that was my final year. This thing is happening. Because I don't want to after graduation, I go back to my father's house. I wanted to go to my husband's house, and God answered my prayer. So I bought these buses and I was praying with them. God, I'm ready for marriage. These buses is the ones after paying my bride price I will carry to my husband's house. And God answered that prayer. I'm telling you, I'm just bringing scenarios of the things I have tried and it worked out for me. God answered it. So faith works a lot. So back to where we are. So my sister called me and told me that mommy delivered a woman and she had twins boys. I said, ooh, I was so happy. And I told her, oh God, so I said, God, I want my next baby to be a boy. So I want this for myself. So I sent her money. I'm not going to tell you how much. I sent my sister money. I told her, go into the market, buy baby boy things. Buy what you can buy with this money. Go to that woman, tell her somebody heard you gave birth. Someone gave birth to twins here and decided to give to the person. You don't need to call my name. I don't even know whether my mom knows who brought that, who gave her the money. I said, don't tell anybody who did this. She helped me, bought things and gave the woman. The woman was so excited. Whether she prayed for me, she did not pray for me, I don't know. But it is my way of saying, God, I tap from this blessing. This you have done for this woman. My life needs a baby boy. That is my own way. So I did that and I forgot about it. So back to this time around, I saw my period after giving birth on October. That was 6th month. I do see my period after giving birth from the 6th month. October was my 6th month, right? Yeah. November was the 7th month. After November, period no come again. I didn't see my period again. That was the end of the period. And December, I started a new work, and this is a permanent work, and I wanted good for the work. So I and my husband, my baby was 7 months, don't forget. And my husband, no planning of baby because we just entered this. We are like, let's stay 1 year in this work before we try again for a baby. But don't forget, all my babies, I did not try anyone and it worked. The ones I tried flushed away. I miscarried them. So the ones that have stayed is the one God did by himself, planned by himself. When I mean the ones I don't know I was pregnant and I finally found out I was pregnant and they stayed all through. So I and my husband planned this because we heard you need to stay up to a year in a work before you get maternity leave and blah, 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 blah. So we said, baby, we need to like complete a year in this workplace before we try for another baby. And again, I have this mentality, if you've been having baby girls, that you need to stay at least 2 years or 1 year, as in give yourself time, a gap before you start trying for another baby, so that your body will change. This one name, leave all those things. When God comes for you, when God come into your case, he don't need all those protocol. Yeah, the protocol may work for some people, but let me tell you, when God is in your boat, you will not sink. When God is your I call him my master planner. When my husband is worried about the Lord, he knows it. He did tell his friend. So when he is worried, my wife will tell me, worry today, worry tomorrow. It changed nothing. You cannot pray and answer your prayer. There is a God in heaven who his work is to answer prayer. I myself I'm on earth, and my own work is to pray. When I pray, I have faith that this Father hears, that this Father in heaven has answered it. That is it. So my sisters, my brothers, that December time, there is this particular woman. I see her as my mother in the Lord. She's not married. She wasn't married. She's old, a bit old now. She's older than my dad. She's older than my mom. And all my daddy said in his youthful time, the woman has been in the ministry. She has a ministry. She's an Anglican. She goes to Anglican church, but she has a ministry. And that ministry has run in 90s or 80s till dates. So I still grow up. My father has been in that ministry as a youth, and I grew up to love the woman and still go to her ministry. She didn't marry. All her work is just to serve God in her ministry, but she goes to church, Anglican, our church on a Sunday. So I remember that woman, that Christmas. It's been I do talk to her before I came to UK. When I was in Calabar, we do talk, she do call me, but no, she can't reach out to me because she don't have a phone that browses or something of that nature. So I remembered her that December. I told myself it's time to give her a gift. I didn't buy anything for her. I gave her money. I'm not gonna call the money. I told my sister, withdraw this money, put in an envelope, go to her, give to her, and tell her I want to talk to her. So this is December time. My sister went. Don't forget, though when I did this thing, I have not missed my period. As in, I'm not thinking of pregnancy because then I've missed my period, but I was thinking it's hormonal imbalance. I wasn't thinking pregnancy because I know I just had a baby. And again, my period that came out, the two ones that came out were doing 31 we see me till 31 days per period. Where is it coming from? I was like, okay, this one wants to change hands now from December. So still in that December, I gifted this woman. I gave her a very good gift. That is me. I try my best to give a gift that can be appreciated. So my sister went and gave her that envelope. When she saw it, she was excited. I told her, mommy, she says, a long time we have not talked, blah, 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 blah. I told her, calm down. I told her, mommy, you have to pray for me and my family. God has been good. We thank God for his mercy. We thank God for his protection. We thank God for all he has done for us. But this time around, I want God to help us. As we're going into the new year, he should protect us. He should take care of us. And one other thing I'm asking God, he has given me 2 girls. I want my next baby to be a baby boy. And I told her, please, don't forget, I love the prayer of children. See, please remember the children ministry. Anytime her ministry has children's days when children come around to pray. The children ministry, remind them to pray for me that I need a baby boy in my next baby. I'm going to have, let it be a baby boy. This is happening on December time. I gifted her. December is finishing, no period. I was so adamant, I wasn't interested to check my this thing, because one thing about me is that the past fears has hurt me so much. What if I check there is nothing there and I'll start running helter-skelter in the hospital again? So I'm not interested to check anything. So I forgot about it. I moved on. I was walking helter-skelter, but at the point my body started telling me, babe, you're pregnant. Because I started sleeping. I will go for 30 minutes break. I will want to sleep. People will be noticing I'm now sleeping during my break. So one day, one of the admin was like, do you have a little baby? I say, yes, I have a little baby of 7 months at home. It's okay. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep and all blah blah. So I now avoided going that particular place. They are noticing I'm sleeping and all that. And don't forget something that happened before I had my girl. There's something I'm missing. I just want to remember I did here before I had my baby girl. Yes, I thought about children ministry. That's another thing. If you're waiting on the Lord for a baby, go to the children's ministry. Go to the motherless. The things I have done in the past, I'm just recalling. Go to the children ministry. Let me tell you what happened. My baby, before I had my first baby, I went to the children ministry on my birthday. I knelt down, I baked for them, brought them drink, and I told them I want to celebrate my birthday with them alone. And I want them to pray for me and tell God that by this time next year, I am coming back for this birthday with my baby. These children poured their hearts to God. My sister, my brother, the next year, January, I gave birth. I'm just telling, everything I'm saying here, I'm not just here to just talk. I'm talking because I'm that woman God have shown favor and mercy. And I'm just telling you things, the little things I tried on my own as a human, and God has been too good to me. So the next birthday, I was in the house nursing a baby. Because I had that baby January, my birthday was February. So it was not up to that year, that February. God answered that prayer and gave me my own baby. So if you are a woman looking for a baby, if you're a woman waiting on to God for a baby, don't disregard the children ministry. Those children are so pure in heart. Their hearts are so empty, full of goodness, full of so free and innocent. When they cry to God about you, just go and bless them. Go and bless them. When they cry to God about you, heaven will scatter. Heaven will shake and do something for you. I'm just telling you, it happens to me so many times. It happens that I know in that ministry, wherever they are right now in my hometown, they are still, those children are still praying for me. Because when I found out I was pregnant, I was happy and all that. Finally, when my work people now noticed, finally, I think I went for the scan at 20 something, 21 weeks. That's my first scan, because I don't like hospital things. I was so scared. I don't want to running up and down and all that. So when I tried PT on my own and it showed positive, finally I decided to go to for a scan. They booked me for a scan. My first scan, it was even up to the gender time, because the first scan, I think 21 weeks or what, is the gender review sign, or the gender scan and all body, every scan. So they did, everything was fine, and the doctor or what asked me that, do I want to know the gender of my baby? I say yes. Say, doctor, looks like a baby boy. Hey, oh God, tears came this way. Tears came this way. I cried in the hospital. That one woman beside me, she decided to ask me, are you okay? What is the problem? She was thinking maybe I have a disease, or I have a problem, or I have something that they told me I am in pains. That this woman that is pregnant and weeping like this, she don't know. I was soaking in thanksgiving. I was soaking in praises for this God. I will cry. I will cry. I couldn't hold my cry. I couldn't hold my tears. I cried. I cried. I cried. The kind of cry I cried that day, anywhere you are in that hospital that day, as in anywhere, I was not shouting, but if you look around me, you will see a woman, you will see a woman, tears is rushing. You will be telling yourself, Chai, what happened? What did they tell her? Why is she this? This sister, I was soaking in thanksgiving when they told me it's a boy. Jesus. Small boy. People that plan pregnancy, thank God for your lives. It has been working for you. Me, I don't know where they plan them. The ones where I try plan, it no work. God is my planner. Even when I was thinking I was pregnant, my husband said, "Is a lie, you're not pregnant." I did my calculation well. My husband is a calculator for periodic matter. If you know, you know. My husband is a calculator. He's a calculator for periodic matter. He knows, he felt all his education ends in periodic matter. He can calculate very well. When it comes to calculating your period, knowing free time and free time, he doesn't know there is a God who orchestrates everything in the favor of his children. My husband said, "You're not pregnant. Forget that. Don't even think about it. Your period will come out. You cannot be pregnant. I calculated well. I checked the God." My dear, small boy. There is a time I was in the midst of younger women. Some were saying, do this, do it like this, do it like this. You get a boy, you do it like this. Yes, you might have done that way. It worked for you. But my case is different. I don't know how my own is happening. I don't even plan for to be pregnant. See me carrying a baby of 7 months and I am pregnant of a baby boy I have been dreaming of. I have been thinking of. Do you know the funniest thing? In that December, my husband had a dream. Okay, December, my husband had a dream of seeing his father in the dream. And in the family, they have always believed if you see your father in the dream, you are going to have a baby boy if your wife is pregnant. He called one of the elder sisters. The elder sister, "Is your wife pregnant?" He said he is not sure because she missed her period, that they are still looking whether the period will come out. He said, "Oh, if she's pregnant, maybe it's going to be a baby boy." So many scenarios coming, clicking up and down. My mommy had her own dream, but she said she don't want to say it because she don't want me to be having a lot of hopes and it crashes and I will feel bad. So it's when I broke the news to her, we are having a baby boy. They said it looks like a boy, whatever. That's how they said it looks like a girl with my daughter. They don't want to be stressed, but my God has made it straight already. It is a baby boy. That is it. Because I have even done the second scan. Another doctor said it looks like a baby boy. Leave that, it looks like it is a baby boy. God has confirmed it. I went back to my altar of fire. That my mommy's altar. I called her. I sent her another gift. I told her, "Mommy, your daughter is pregnant. I didn't tell her the gender yet. I said, tell the children. I this time around, I bought things for the children. Personally, I gave her own gifts and I bought things for those children. I said, tell those children to pray for me. Let them pray for me to carry through to 9 months. Let them pray for me. This prayer is not just a day prayer. Every week they gather. My prayer is in their mouths. They will keep calling my name in the name of in their prayers. My prayer point is waiting for them to be prayed to pray for. So let them tell God that I want to carry to you 9 months and I will deliver safely without no problem. My dear, they did pray for me again. Until today, this is 34 weeks. And they are still praying for me, and they will continue praying for me. So, my sisters, my brother, I just want to conclude this matter at this point and tell you that this God is too faithful to fail. Even people in my workplace are telling me it's a boy. The way your stomach is there, but finally it is a boy. We're having a baby shower next week. Yeah, Friday. Today is what? Today is Saturday. On Friday next week we're having a baby shower. It's a boy. It's a boy. Whether they like it or not, it's a boy. God has confirmed it. It is a boy. So whatever the doctors don't want to say is a boy, they want to say it looks like a boy. That's their business. Is a boy. Is a boy. So help me thank this God. He has been too good to me. And that which he has started for me, he will complete it. He said he is that which he has started, he will complete it. He will watch over it to completion. He said the thought he has for me is of good, not of evil, to take me to that expected end. Hey, you know what? If you're in this channel, you will notice I had accident in January. Accident, as I'm talking to you, that car was not repaired. We spent 1,000 something pound for that car. Till today, that car was crushed. We'll have to scrap that car. The other woman's car, airbags came out. So, but God spared me, not even a scratch. And that time I was pregnant. Yes, because I lost my period December. That was January. So I was around 1 week pregnancy. And God has kept this baby up to this moment. Has kept me without no scratch. Has kept me, all my scans, all my tests, everything has been palatable, sweet. At the point they said maybe it's too big. They said come and do sugar test. They gave me, I told them I don't want to do the sugar drink. They gave me things for checking, piercing my hand 4 times a day in 7 days. I did it and they finally said you don't have diabetes, you are fine. Because at a point I pierced my hand one day, I was having 4 point something. That was a low sugar, because I know me and diabetes, we don't have anything in common. So you can't near me, I can't near you. So I didn't say it's common with others. It can come in pregnancy. That is why I have no benefit of doubt. I need to go for the test. So thank God, nothing. So up to these 34 weeks, God has been too good to me. And I know he either has started a good thing, will watch over it till he perfected, till this miracle stands. As I'm sitting here bouncing, happy, celebrating, telling you this my story, you will carry your own baby. You will be happy. See, I am here, I'm happy. I have a friend back in Calabar who is more than 7 to 6 years in marriage. I and her have been praying. We have been praying when we are in Calabar for a baby. Now she is having a baby. She is pregnant as I'm talking to you after 7 years or almost 8 years. So there is nothing this God cannot do. I'm happy for her, and I know you are carrying your own son. Are you waiting for a baby boy? Are you waiting for a baby girl? Are you waiting for any baby at all? My dear, God is still in the business of doing miracle. It doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter. So see, one thing I just want to correct. Stop timing. Stop calculating. All those things now. Far. My calculator, my husband, the calculator, never calculated one. All these 3 children that we are having by the mercies of God, all his calculation failed. Only God's calculation has been the gidiba. That is why I keep saying I have a master planner. When I go to my master planner, say, Lord, check our drawing. Father, do it your own way. So when he looks at his plan for my life, he does it in his own way. I am not ashamed. I am happy. And another thing, since I've been working now. This is the 8th month I've been working. This is the 7 months now. We are in July. I started work December. This is almost 8 months. And I've been pregnant since then. I have never called in sick. Still, I still collect extra ship. Just recently, I stopped collecting extra ship because as the baby is giving weight, I'm having pains down there. So I reduced my shift, and I reduced I stopped collecting extra shift. I'll just do my normal shift. So I know this video is very long, but if you go down to watch, you will see that this woman, God has showed her mercy. You are not exempted. You are not different. Your case can never change. Only look unto this Father. If somebody tell you there is no miracle, it's a lie. God is still in the business of doing it, and he will do it for you. He who has started these good things in my life, he has already accomplished it. We have next months to go, and I will come and tell you that oh my God, you're ready. I'm just looking for we are just waiting for the time for it to come to pass, because spiritually it is done. I said, see, oh God, he said, he that trusts in the Lord is like Mount Zion that shall never be removed. See, after my accident, there's another thing I did. Psalm 91 is a powerful psalm. Please, if you want to try, you can do it. Every day of my life, I have missed that to recite that psalm in a day. I've missed it 1 or 2 times. Since January till now, I can tell you, I have not missed. If I have missed it, I have not missed it 2 to 3 times. I think I'm very sure. In a day, not in a week, in a day, I recite it every day of my life. See, there is, cool down, recite that psalm. There is more than protection in that psalm for you and your family. My sister, I just want to cut this video. I know it's a long video, but I have been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I have been like, but today, it's dawned on me that progress, you have to really talk. I began to pick 1 or 2 together, what this God has done. And I am like, my heart is bleeding. This God is too good to be fair, to fail you that is watching me. So trust in him. He will do it for you. He that has carried me to this time, he that has been with me, showed me mercy. He will show you and your family mercy in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Feel free to ask questions. I love you all. See you in my next video.